My favorite thing to be is skinny. And I fear you cannot say that out loud, but it is my favorite thing to be, and it is my favorite fear to not be. And this is just for me personally. This is all personal to me. But I just wanted to say it out loud because honestly, it's all I think about. It's all I think about.
Slim Kim, let's talk about it. I'm late talking about it, but we still gonna talk about it. So a lot of people are upset with what she said. I'm upset with her for taking back what she said, for her backpedaling off what she said. She didn't say nothing wrong. I cannot stand it when y'all bully somebody into making them take back something that was never wrong to begin with. If she likes being thin, that is her business. She has every right to want to be her best self. And if her best self is when she feel like she's small, then that's what it is. That's what it is. You can't tell her no different, right? And if she had got on here and she was big and said that her favorite thing to be is big, y'all wouldn't have had no problem. You know why? Because you don't see big women as competition. Right? That's just what it is. You know how I know this? Because as soon as I make y'all mad on here, first thing you attack is my weight. Y'all don't really like big women, right? You really don't think big women look good. You don't really feel they competition. When you give them compliments, you feel like you're doing charity work. Like, let's stop the games. Most of the time when y'all giving bigger women compliments, you're separating their face from their bodies. You like, oh my God, you got such a pretty face, right? Because you want to make sure that you separate it from the body because you know you don't really like her body. You think she has a pretty face because, let's keep it real, most big women face cards don't decline. But you can't deny that she got a pretty face, but you have to separate her face from her body in order to compliment her. And then, like I said, you still don't see her as competition, which is the reason why you're so easy to give out compliments to bigger women. I tell people this all the time. If too many women giving you compliments, you should be worried. If it's too many women complimenting you, you don't look as good as you think you do. And I'm going to tell you how I know this. The other day when I made the video saying that a girl came on my page and told me that she could tell I was gaining weight because my face was getting back fatter, I got so many compliments in that comment section. Oh my God, but you still look good, girl. Face card don't never decline. Da 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 da. But on my videos where I actually had lost weight and I actually looked better, you think I was getting compliments? No, they didn't open up their mouth, right? Because that's what it is. When you actually look better and they see you as competition, they're not going to compliment you as much. But when they don't see you as competition, if they see you falling off, they will continue to compliment you because they want to keep you comfortable, right? They want you to stay right where you at. That's why so many girls fall out with their big friends when they big friends lose weight, because they don't know how to handle the difference in them viewing her now as attractive when before she was just a fat friend. They don't know how to make that adjustment of the attention now being shared with her when it was always used to just be on them, right? That's the reason why they have so many problems with big girls when they lose weight. But I want to say this. I ain't never been skinny before in my life, but I felt what Slim Kim said from the bottom of my heart. You know why? Because even though I ain't never been skinny, when I lose weight, that's when I'm my best self. When I'm at the size that I like, that's when I operate at my best. Whenever I'm gaining weight, I don't be as wanting to do stuff. I don't want to go out as much. I'm not as fun to be around, like, because I'm constantly worried about my weight. So I fully understood what she said. And I know better than anybody that I feel like I look my best when I'm at the weight that I like, right? When I'm at this weight right here, this is me operating my best self. Me right now, I done fell off, right? But I'm getting back on it. And it is what it is. Like, I'm one of them kind of people, my weight go up and down all the time. So I'm the perfect person to speak on this because I done seen it from all sides. I ain't never been skinny, but, you know, I done been smaller and been bigger. So I know how life is on the sides of both of them. But I say all of that to say, don't ever backpedal off of how you feel about yourself. If you're proud to be whatever it is that you are, stand 10 toes down on that.
As somebody who grew up being bullied for being skinny, I don't see any issue with being proud of being that. I don't think her saying, I'm proud to be skinny, means that people who aren't skinny should feel bad about themselves. I think it just means that she found beauty where she is, and she just wanted to share that with the world. I believe the real issue is when a woman who is conventionally attractive and subscribes to whatever beauty standards are put out in society, and she's a representation of that, she's not allowed to announce that. The same way a bigger person can walk right up to a skinny person and say, you should eat more. But if that skinny person says, well, you should eat less, all hell breaks loose. I think we all have taken the word For You page a little too seriously, because at the end of the day, there are human beings with different opinions from you behind these phones and pushing these videos. Beauty is so subjective, you can make it whatever you want. So if that means you want to be rail thin, do it. If you want to be big as fuck, do it and do it beautifully. Another person's opinion of themselves should not impact how you feel about yourself. That's all I'm gonna say.
As a very skinny girl, I still think the whole, like, my favorite thing to be is skinny, I think that's batshit crazy. And I love being skinny. I absolutely do. But, like, it's actually not even one of my top 10 favorite things about myself. Probably not even top 20. I'd say my favorite thing about myself is, like, my intelligence. Like, I'm really smart. I'm also very kind. I love how pretty I find myself, like, how beautiful I think I am. And you could argue that, like, me being skinny is a part of that, and I wouldn't argue with you. But I've always been skinny. My entire life, I came out the womb fucking skinny. Everyone thought I was a preemie. I've always been skinny. But I haven't always felt beautiful. And actually, at points in my life, I felt very ugly, even though I was still very skinny. And, like, the list goes on. And I don't want to be fat either. Trust me. Like, I see the way y'all treat fat people. You treat fat people terribly. You treat fat people as if they're, like, subhuman. And I don't want to deal with that. But my biggest fear is still probably, like, the deep sea. Like, the deep ocean, that's, like, that's my biggest fear. I feel like if your favorite thing about yourself is that you're skinny, I have no choice but to believe that you're, like, insanely dull and uninteresting. Because being skinny is uninteresting. I don't know. I just think that if that's really your favorite thing about yourself, you should maybe get, like, a hobby. Or learn some skills, pour into some other cups. I don't know, girl. That's very, like, concerning and pathetic.
When it comes to Slim Kim, y'all need to move around, because Nicki Minaj made a whole song talking some fucking skinny in the club. Maybe in the world, skinny has been a beauty standard, but in the black community, you have never been able to be proud, skinny and proud. Like, that has not been a thing for a long time. We suffered through the BBL era and didn't say nothing. So if a skinny woman wants to love the fact look at me, I can't gain weight if I tried. I'm going to love my body how it is. If you don't have this kind of body, you can't be mad at me. I still could love how I look. Move around. Thanks. And me loving how I look has nothing to do with me disliking other people and how they look. I worry about myself. And if I want to love myself, if Slim Kim wants to love being skinny, that's her damn business. Do y'all say the same thing to big girls who's pushing loving being big? No. Shut the fuck up. If it really offends you, you probably want to be skinny. That would mean you should just go lose some weight, not be mad at her for loving her own body.
My favorite thing that I cannot stop thinking about is being a thick bitch. Like, imagine me not trying to jump and put my jeans on. Imagine me having a pancake ass. I can't live life without my ass being fat. I just can't even think about some shit like that. I don't know.
Listen, I know that girl Slim Kim came on here and said that all she thinks about is being slim and being skinny. And listen, I ain't here to talk about that. But what I'm here to talk about is, you want to know what I think about night and day, day and night? I want small titties. I want to be Commander-in-Chief, Mayor of, Secretary of State for the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. That's what I wanted. That's what I want. That's what I need. Okay? Yeah, being skinny's nice. Not that I've ever experienced it, but I'm sure it's nice. But I want small tatas. That's what I want. We're talking about the wrong thing here. We're talking about the wrong obsession. If we're gonna have conversations, let's have the conversations that matter. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm very scared of being fat. Very, very scared. Why would I want to be fat? Why does anyone want to be fat? Being fat doesn't look good. I don't understand. But I would never treat anyone different based on how they look or their size or whatever. But yes, I'm very scared of being fat. This is why I stay in the gym, stay doing my daily walks. I eat well. I don't want to be fat. Apart from it not looking good, there's a lot of health complications tied to being fat, so why would anyone want that? So yes, I will definitely encourage people to not get fat. I will forever do that because it's just not healthy, it's not cute, you lose confidence. Stay in the gym, stay healthy. I don't understand what's wrong with promoting that. Let's not normalize being fat. It is not healthy. We have one life. Make the most of it. Look your best, feel your best. We are not young for long. This is when we have the most energy, so let's utilize that. I'm sure you guys know, as you get older, as you get into your 30s, it is so much harder to shift the weight. Don't wait until your 30s to start losing weight. Just don't do that. Don't. And I did have a lot of people in the comments saying like how to lose weight and stuff. So one tip I would advise is focus on what you are eating. That is super important. Everyone thinks it's all about gym, doing your walks. Whilst it is going to help you lose weight, the main focus is what you are eating. Focus on high protein, low carb meals. Cut out processed food, sugar, carbs. Try to reduce it as much as possible, and I promise you, you will see a huge difference.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have this influencer saying that her favorite thing to be is skinny, and people are offended by this. They are up in arms about this. Now, you do have an influencer or some people that have been plus size or a bit slimmer, maybe not skinny, that also agree with her, but people are finding offense to this. Now, my thoughts, when I first heard this, I didn't see a problem with it, maybe because I'm slim myself, and there's different nuances to this, I will say, especially if you're in the black community, because if you're skinny in the black community, it's a bad thing. Yet alone, some people say it's the beauty standard, but usually it's for more of the European beauty standard. But if you're in like the black community, it's like, are you skeleton? Oh, you look unfed, you look unwell, you look not good. They really degrade the skinny gal body type. And then the video played in one talking about Nicki Minaj speaking against, we don't want no skinny gal, blah 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 blah. It's like it's ingrained in the culture. Even comes to the boobs, the nyash, everything, hourglass figure, thick, and all those things. So it's like they are very much against the skinny. If you're a skinny black gal, it's kind of like you're a little bit of the outsider, not the norm. But I will say there's pros to being skinny because you're usually more healthy. Not saying there's underweight or unhealthy skinny people. They are. I've even made a video on that with Ariana Grande and Cynthia from the Wicked movie, and some people are concerned about their weight. I will say there is a difference. There is healthy skinny and there's unhealthy skinny. This doesn't always go with humans as well. Have you seen a obese cat, house cat, and how they can't do simple tasks? Being skinny, it helps you do simple tasks, and it has many benefits. It's not only with humans. Even with the obese cat, some people are even concerned, oh my gosh, you're overfeeding the cat. It's bad for their health, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to the humans, it's like they're trying to coddle them a bit. But tell me you guys' thoughts on this. And yeah, bye.